Picture this. A world where your clothes can charge your smartphone, where your curtains purify the air, and your backpack changes color to match your mood. Sounds like a scene from a futuristic movie, right? Wrong. This is the reality of 3D printing on textiles, a groundbreaking fusion of tradition and innovation that's weaving the fabric of the future, right before our eyes. It's not just about fashion or function. It's about reimagining the very threads of our lives. So, why should you care? Because we're on the cusp of a revolution that's set to redefine what textiles can do, blending the boundaries between technology and textiles like never before. Let's cut to the chase. 3D printing, or additive manufacturing, has been shaking up industries from aerospace to healthcare, but its foray into textiles is something else. It's like the Wild West of technology, a frontier of endless possibilities where designers are the new pioneers, armed not with sewing needles, but with state-of-the-art 3D printers. But what exactly is 3D printing on textiles, and how does it work? Imagine layer upon layer of material, deposited with precision to create not just patterns on fabric, but fully formed structures within the fabric itself. This isn't just printing on textiles. It's creating textiles, from scratch, with volume, texture, and function built in. And here's where it gets really interesting: the applications. We're talking about garments with integrated circuitry that can monitor your health or change temperature with the weather, backpacks that incorporate hard, protective shells without a single stitch, and shoes that aren't just made for walking but are printed to perfectly fit your foot's unique contours. This is the epitome of personalized fashion. Items designed not just for the masses, but for the individual, tailored to your body, your needs, and your whims. But 3D printing on textiles isn't just a techie gimmick. It's a sustainable solution in an industry notorious for waste. Traditional textile production is a thirsty, polluting process, but additive manufacturing turns this on its head. With 3D printing, there's minimal waste, as materials are added rather than removed, and products can be recycled by printing them into new items, closing the loop on fashion waste. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the challenge of merging rigid materials with the softness and flexibility of textiles. It's like trying to teach an elephant to dance ballet, a beautiful idea, but fraught with practical challenges. Yet, innovators are finding ways to blend flexible, wearable materials with the rigidity needed for functional components, crafting textiles that stretch, breathe, and move with the body, while still hosting embedded electronics or structural elements. The future of 3D printing on textiles is not just bright, it's luminous. We're on the brink of a world where clothing does more than clothe us. It enhances our lives, interacting with our environment and our bodies in ways we've only dreamed of. Designers are experimenting with biodegradable materials, pushing the boundaries of sustainability further. Researchers are developing smart textiles that can harvest energy from the wearer's movements or the environment, powering devices or providing dynamic, responsive environments. This is about more than just clothes. It's about a new way of thinking about what textiles can be and do. It's a narrative where fashion meets function head-on, and they get along like a house on fire. In this story, textiles are not passive carriers of color and pattern but active participants in our daily lives, equipped to protect, serve, and astonish. In conclusion, 3D printing on textiles is weaving a new chapter in the story of human ingenuity, a saga of merging tradition with innovation to create a future where our textiles are as smart as our phones and as functional as they are fashionable. It's a future that's being printed now, layer by layer, in laboratories, studios, and workshops around the world. And as we stand on the threshold of this new era, one thing is clear: the future of textiles is not just about what we wear, but about redefining the fabric of our very existence. And with that thought, we leave you to ponder the endless possibilities that lie in merging the threads of tradition with the innovation of 3D printing.